Hello, there I am again. David is here. Welcome to my channel, Surfing Violin and your violin coach. Today we're going to talk about the vibrato. The vibrato is something which is quite hard for a lot of people, and what I figured out through all my years teaching is that doesn't matter beginner, intermediate, and especially the pros, a lot of students they fight with this problem. And I don't know why, but I feel like the vibrato culture is kind of gone. So in the very past, especially the Russian school, they had methods how to teach the vibrato. Today, honestly, I met a lot of students where I asked like, how did you learn your vibrato? And some of them, they really told me like, well, the teacher told me just put the hand there and shake around. Well, nothing I can say. I was kind of shocked. So I have a specific method which really works. And you need to know that vibrato is a thing where you need to take time. And the time is not because it's a really hard technique or something. No, it's just a thing which needs to be in your brain, like you breathe, like certain things we do without thinking anymore, like driving the bike or the car or breathing, right? And I think the vibrato is exactly the same. But to get there, you need to take a good time, a good bunch of time to get there and to learn it. So I figured out there are 3 important steps, and these steps I'm going to tell you today, and I hope you will understand everything. And sorry again for maybe certain mistakes I do in my English. I'm German actually, but I still can talk English, not perfect, but I hope you will get the message. Let's start with step or rule number 1. What I recommend is always start, if you want to start properly from the very beginning with the right way to learn, take the violin, put it down here, and the other end, which is this, find a place where you can place it. Let's say either friends around or your parents, they should put the hand like this. Of course, if you stand on the same height, and you put this in their hands like this. So you have a bridge. 2 points are fixed and the violin is super solid. Or you put it in a shelf, or you put it on something, or also you can lean towards a wall. If there is a wall, you just lean a bit of pressure and the violin is safe. This is step number 1. Why do we need this? This is for step number 2. You put your arm like this, and then you choose a finger, whatever, first, second, third, fourth, and you place the finger just there, so it's a half round, and imagine your arm is hanging on the grip, on this fingerboard, right? It's just hanging, and it will be possible to do this because the violin is solid, right? We have it's fixed on 2 points, and this one is just hanging. Just feel how it's hanging. Don't put any pressure. Therefore, it's important that you release the thumb. Don't use it. Normally, everyone is starting to play the violin using the thumb so fast from the beginning on immediately. I find it's not cool because we do have a little problem concerning it's not a problem. It's a typical body human thing that everything we grab. And this is a mechanic thing. And if you start practicing the vibrato and from the beginning on you grab here, you're gonna press, maybe you're gonna put pressure or whatever. So this is why I say don't use this. Release, and only one finger is on the fingerboard, and there we go. Just feel it's hanging. And now we come to step number 3, which is pretty simple. Imagine the queen, and the queen is passing by all the people. And what is the queen doing? Either doing this, but also doing this, right? I hope I'm right. Well, just watch what I do. So I move my arm back and forward, but the complete arm, including the hand, not the fingers, but from here to there, it's moving. Really continuous, always really with the same speed. Don't go too fast, really start slow and start doing this. And this you do here, this is step 3. First, you can lift up the finger again, so you are free, and you do this. It's a bit like you do a glissando all the way, or a shift, whatever. But then you put down the finger, as I said, hanging, and the finger stays where it is, and the hand is moving. The arm, sorry, not the hand. This is how it should be. And what happened is, you will see that this thing will move, will shake, whatever. But this is not important, this is actually already too much. So what you need to know, you put down the finger, no thumb, and you move all your arm. If you want to know if this is correct what you do, just take your smartphone, use the technology of today, put the smartphone somewhere, record yourself and check it afterwards. Yeah, do a little breathing. Or someone is there, parents, if you're just about to start the violin and to start this technique, the vibrato, someone should be there watching you and telling you if you do the right thing. Please do me a favor, don't play, there are really no-goes, and one of the most famous no-goes is people play vibrato like this. I overdo a little bit, but this is one of the things where I think, okay, something went completely wrong. Because the vibrato is not that difficult, but you need to learn these 3 steps, right? You put the violin, hang your finger, your arm, and start shaking. And then you start playing, and it should sound like this. It should be really same tempo. It's like a wow, 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 wow. Use your ears that you really hear the right rhythm. Go with the rhythm. Don't do wow, 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 or something nervous or whatever. No, go really relaxed. Stand straight and wow, 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 wow. And it will work, I promise you. And once you're comfy with this, you can put the thumb back to the fingerboard, but don't press, right? And then it goes like this. And now you can also use other notes, so you use all the other fingers. And now there is a little thing I would love to tell you, which is important. Try to learn the vibrato continuous. I don't know if this is the right word. What I mean is non-stop. So if you play the vibrato, doesn't matter first, second, third, fourth, whatever finger, the vibrato shouldn't stop. And this is something very, very important for all the spots, especially in all the slow pieces you're gonna play. Often people, they play and you hear a vibrato in that note, a little vibrato in that note, but there is no red line, I say always. There is no aim and no way you feel what the people are doing. So it doesn't, the vibrato can be an amazing tool, an amazing technique to pimp all your playing the violin, to pimp your sound, but it can be also a technique to destroy entirely everything. So it means if you are really good in your right arm and you play fantastic bowings and fantastic sound, but the left hand is doing a nervous vibrato or a shitty vibrato, you're gonna destroy everything and you won't land anywhere. So this is what I'm telling you, learn the vibrato non-stop. Imagine it's really like a machine. You got exactly one thing to press. It's the on and off button. So you switch it on, the vibrato is on, and once the complete piece or the part you want to put the vibrato is over, you switch it off. But don't switch on off all the time in between on each note, right? There we go. You can go for legato, it's even more hard to hear better if you can play the non-stop vibrato. Yeah, this is the right way, don't play. You see, this makes already bellies. I could give you way more examples how people really play the vibrato. I recommend you to play it just non-stop. And once you have the slow version of the very solid amplitude or the solid swing, wing, 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 wing vibrato in your brain, you will be able to go pretty fast also for the very fast, intense vibrato, or for the very slow, super slow. You know, everything will be possible, but you need to start with these 3 steps for practicing. Of course, you shouldn't put the violin always somewhere. There should be the day coming where you release and you hold it normal, and then still, as you see, I don't need to put my violin somewhere. It's free, but still I can play without the thumb. In general, I would recommend you to play a lot of things to practice without this thumb. It helps a lot, and you will figure out that at the beginning it will sound really awful. This is the truth. But you do it 10, 20, 100 times and you will improve. Also the technique of practicing, you will improve this, and you will get way more forward in, your level will increase, the sound level, the feeling comfy level, everything will increase. So just take your time sometimes to play without this. And the last thing I want to say, use these techniques and these practicing techniques, the steps, and use them in the scales, because this is the best way to practice things in general. Because once you play the pieces, a concerto, whatever, you don't have any time to practice this, because there you're completely, your head is with the music, you need to practice the difficult parts, whatever, you have no time. So take your time with a scale, put the violin somewhere solid, put the finger down, start the vibrato non-stop and play the scale completely up and down. Then you play legato, 2, 4, and you increase the level of the amplitudes, you play it faster, you play it slowly, you play super fast from the beginning till the very end. You will feel that your muscles here, they also will increase, because for the vibrato, for the fast one, there is a lot working there, and you need quite good muscles. This is what I need to say, honestly. It's not a thing which is fluffy, fluffy, blah, 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 something like this. You know, I hope I could help you. Keep on practicing, and if you got any questions, put them in the comment box below. And well, I hope you really took a lot. I think I told everything what I know about this. If I forgot something, well, I will tell later in other videos. But this is mainly all I have to say. No, one important thing, if you practice technical things with the left, concerning the left hand, whatever it is, never forget the sound, please. Always put your arm down and always play and practice with a good, solid, juicy, fat sound. It will help for the self-confidence and for the sound level in general. So that's it. Have fun with this and see you in the next video. Keep on.